What is going on, everybody? Thank you so much for jumping into this video today. My name is Danny Coldblood, aka Music Vidiot, and in this video I'm going to go ahead and point out some of the different secrets and Easter eggs I found within the newest update here in Grand Theft Auto Online, and that is focusing on the Diamond Casino Heist update. I have some more stuff I want to bring up to you guys, but I'll probably be putting that into a future episode, so stay tuned. So first things first, when we go into the new masks that we have, one of the sets is called the Hunter set. I thought that was kind of suspicious, because when we take a look at what's inside of it, like this Cerberus mask, we can relate it directly to one of Rockstar's previous titles, and that is Manhunt. As well as this one, if we look at this ape mask, we can line it up perfectly with a previous Rockstar title, Manhunt, and the ape that we have in there. We were also given this fluffy rabbit mask, and you can see in Manhunt it was called the White Rabbit, but it's the same exact face. We're also given the Grinner mask, and that's not too far away from a smiley, is it? As we can see, we have the smileys in Manhunt, same mask. Now take a look at this one. They called this Piggly, and most of you may know that Pigsley was the character that had the pig face within Manhunt. And if you take a look at this picture on the bottom left, it says the original sketch for Pigsley was that face, and it's almost identical to the way that they represent it to us here in Grand Theft Auto Online with the new mask. It seems that Rockstar is bringing up Manhunt a lot lately, especially within the new update, but as you can see from this screenshot, they've also introduced a Manhunt mode within Rockstar's newest title, Red Dead Redemption 2. Something I found pretty suspicious is this Epsilon tattoo. The rays that were coming out of it, if you look at them, they're almost separated little dots like Morse code in a way, but I'm not sure if that means anything or if that's just the way it is. And then we have this Mount Chiliad tattoo, which isn't just a picture of Mount Chiliad, it's got like the mural incorporated with it, and it's also got this quote as well. So this is something that is very suspicious to me, and if we take a look at the quote, it's tied directly to the seal of the United States, and it's actually on the back of the United States $1 bill as well. So that is something to consider when we are taking a look at the unsolved mystery within GTA 5 as well, which is the Chiliad mystery for those of you that do not know that. Taking a look at some other stuff that we have within the game that was just added, tattoo-wise, is the one, the only Bigfoot. I know that that is a secret and an Easter egg that we can find in more than just GTA, but that's also in Red Dead Redemption as well. So keep in mind that they keep on bringing this stuff back to us over and over again, and you know, with Rockstar and repetition, there's always a reason. So looking at the new arcades that we got, the first thing I noticed before we even go through the second set of doors to get inside is we have all these stickers on the bottom of this door, and one of those stickers is Madame Nazar. It says Nazar speaks, and then below that it says Nazar says show me your heart. Now I'm not sure if any of you's seen my zombie apocalypse videos with GTA, but the one thing I pointed out was the heart, and there's a whole bunch of stuff I have on that, so if you haven't seen those videos, check them out. I'll go ahead and link them in the description. So the first thing that we have when we went into this arcade building that we now own is the stickers here on the door. The first one being a Red Dead Redemption 2 Easter egg. The second thing is we have a picture in our apartment that says Race and Chase. Now, if you look right under the word crotch rockets, you can see that there's a ghost there. And I'll be relating this to another piece of art that we have within the Diamond Casino update. Not this heist one, but the first Diamond Casino update that we got when we actually had the casino. But I'll go ahead and point out a couple different things. Also, on the bottom left of this picture, notice the two eyes in that hole. So I'm not sure what that's trying to show us, or represent, or whatever that's supposed to be pointing out. So taking a look at the second picture, it says Badlands Revenge #2. We got some different stuff going on here. It's like a Western style picture. And the guy over there on the right hand side that's puking, he kind of gives me the vibe that he's like a zombie. Like, you know, those sick people that are in Red Dead Redemption 2 and like Armadillo. Well, I'm wondering if maybe he could be representing like the Undead Nightmare in a way. Not sure, but I'll be bringing that up in a moment as well. And on the left hand side we could see almost what looks like to be like a beast's hand, like some kind of a wolfman hand or a beast hand. As you can see, it's hairy, it's not a normal human's hand. and I'll be talking about that as well in just a moment. Right here, race and chase. On the top left, we can see a UFO, and the biggest part of this picture, a huge Easter egg in my opinion, is the truck. We can see that this is definitely Trevor's truck, and it looks like there's a dead body in the back. And to prove that this is Trevor's truck, look at the license plate. It says Betty 32 on there, and we all know from single player that Trevor's license plate on his truck is Betty 32. It comes default like that, so that's a huge, nod to Trevor, and maybe Rockstar's pointing out Trevor for a specific reason. Not too sure why, but maybe there's something we should do with him, maybe kill him, or maybe keep him alive. I'm not sure yet, but we'll get to that in a little while. First of all, look at this picture, race and chase, street legal, and we can see Bigfoot right there in the middle with a sombrero on, and it's kind of suspicious that they gave us these different images with different suspicious clues within them. And one other little thing I want to point out is the cone that's on the bottom left here. We have suspicious things like the chickens with the cone on their head, and cones in suspicious locations throughout the game. So I'm wondering if that cone maybe means something, or if it's just a broken cone, But the Bigfoot is the one thing I do want to point out, and you'll see why as I put this stuff together for you in just a moment. Moving on to the next thing here, let me show you how this all makes sense, at least to me. So if we're going to look at this picture, we're going to point out the guy on the right, which could be a zombie. We have this hand right there on the left hand side, which I am pointing out looks like a beast hand or a wolf hand. In this picture, we have the UFO on the top left, and then Trevor's truck, and the dead body in the back, and the Betty 32 on the bottom. And looking at the next picture after that, they put them all in a row here on the wall too. We have the ghost in the middle with that hole in the bottom left with those two eyes, and then this one we have the sombreroed Bigfoot. Now that makes me think of this piece of art that we got within the very first casino update when we first got the casino. All of that new art seems to correlate with this art. As we can see in this picture on the top, we have the UFO. Directly below it, we have the zombie. Now that could be either representing the dead body that we've seen in Trevor's truck, or maybe that guy that was in that western picture, maybe he is puking because he's turning into a zombie. That hairy hand, that wolf hand, could be the beast that's directly to the left of the zombie character. Then we have the ghost, as we've seen in the one picture. Next to the ghost, we have Bigfoot, as we just seen in that last image with the sombrero. And then we have the alien, which is tied directly to the UFOs as well. So it seems like we have all of these things within all the newest art forms represented in this piece of art. So Rockstar's using a lot of art to show different Easter eggs and secrets, and using art to correlate with other art that they're giving us. So what exactly are they really trying to show us? It's something that I wanted to point out because I really don't really have a grasp on why yet, but it's definitely interesting how they're utilizing different methods now to show us different secrets and Easter eggs. So just wanted to point that out to you. So moving on to another piece of artwork, we have a video game. It says a video computer game degeneration, Defender of the Faith. On the top right, we can see the epsilon symbol within those different circles and stuff. And we can see in the middle, we have that guy's face with the birthmark on his eye. And to the left of him, we have another epsilon symbol. And then it says Defender of the Faith. And going down, we have yet another epsilon symbol. So they're really pointing out epsilon. And right below the R in Defender, we can see another small R. I don't know if that's a little Easter egg for the logo of Rockstar or not, but just wanted to go ahead and point that out as well. It seems like they're really stressing certain things, so maybe that gives us something to go with within single player mode. Maybe we know we have to join the Epsilon, maybe we have to kill Trevor. Like, they're pointing out different things here. I see 3 little X's over there, which kind of makes me think of the mural. And then if we take a look at those weird alien jellyfish things that are shooting like rays out at those banana people, they look a lot like the aliens in the commercial we have for ammunition as they are blowing up everything. So I don't know if that's tied to that or not, but they reminded me a lot of that. The next picture I want to look at here is right here. It says, "With my mighty sword, I will rescue my brother, the wizard's ruin." We have lightning, which is a key element within the game for different things to happen, like thunderstorms and stuff like that. And if we go down, on the bottom left, we have a unicorn. And we know that the vanilla unicorn is the location of the strip club, which Trevor can own. And it's also a mythical mount that we have within Red Dead Redemption, the first game, which is also the color of vanilla. So that's also something to take a look at when trying to put all this together. So definitely need the community's help on putting all this stuff together. It's definitely like a puzzle, all these different pieces that they're giving us. The next thing here is another Red Dead Redemption 2 Easter egg. It says Nazar speaks, but we can see Lester is painted over the word Nazar, and that is also, that's obviously Madame Nazar from RDR2. And then the colors change, and it almost turns to this undead nightmarish green color, which kind of gives me a weird vibe as well, as that crystal ball changes colors. And then it also has a different, different words are spray painted over what it normally says, and it says, Lester says, tell the real truth, when it's saying Nazar says, show me your heart. So that's interesting as well. And then we have the alien here, we have Free Lester, and different stickers as well. And that one that says Free Lester looks like it's, covering up like an eye or something like that. So that's pretty interesting. When putting a quarter into it, it actually makes the noise from Red Dead Redemption 2. So that's pretty interesting that it's playing the little jingle that we have when we go up to Madame Nazar in RDR2 when we put the quarter in that machine. So that's kind of interesting. And don't forget the new radio station that we have, iFruit. Rockstar's been known countless times over and over again to give us clues with different sounds and within music. So if you guys want to take a listen to that radio station and see if you hear anything, all the stuff that I presented to you today is stuff that I've seen with a very, very quick glance. I didn't take a big deep dive into this update yet to try to find stuff. This is all stuff that came at me with basically face value from just playing through it a little bit. So this is basically just hoarded with Easter eggs. It's just a huge gluttony of Easter eggs and secrets so far, and like I said, without even trying, just basically just playing it at face value, all this stuff was just bam, right in my face. So I'm sure there's a hell of a lot more, and with the community's help, all you guys helping out, it's definitely going to be a lot easier to put all this stuff together and see maybe what this bigger picture is once we can place all these puzzle pieces into some sort of a pattern or order. So let me know what you guys uncover and what you guys think, and let me know any kind of progress you guys come up with, and hopefully together we can get that much closer to solving the Chiliad mystery. So thank you all for jumping in. I appreciate your time and your support, and until next time, I'll see you in the next video or update. Until then, take it easy. Ta-ta, and as always, peace!